Hi everybody, I just wanted to talk about my 4 key factors for success. I am more geared towards health and fitness goals, but these key factors can be related to any area of your life, whether it's your marriage, your relationships, your finances, your dreams, your goals. These 4 things have been super important in my life for me completing what I want, what I say I'm going to do. So the first one is you need to decide. You need to make a decision. Whatever it is, you just need to decide. This was an area I really struggled with. I had a hard time making a decision. Whatever I needed to do, I was always undecisive. Even when it came to picking a movie with Adam, going to the movies, I just couldn't decide. Well, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And even when it came to deciding, on my goals, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to be, just always afraid that I would make the wrong decision. And you just have to get over that. You have to take a leap of faith and just make a decision. And if your heart is telling you to, then just do it. Just decide. And once you make a decision, you can go from there. But until you make that decision, you aren't going to be able to move forward. And the second thing is once you make your decision, you need to commit. You need to commit to that decision. Whatever it is, you need to have a plan and you need to follow through and you need to be committed. So if that's in your fitness, you need to decide what your goals are. You need to decide where you're going to work out, what you're going to do. And then you need to commit to it. How many days a week are you going to commit to it? How many can you commit to it? You just need to know that you're going to be committed. You need to make a decision and you're going to be committed. Now, the third key factor is consistency. Consistency. Oh, goodness. This one was really hard for me because once I got over deciding and then got over committing and doing that, it was being consistent. And I thought I had to be perfect to be consistent. I thought consistency equaled perfection, and it doesn't. Consistency just means you just keep moving forward no matter what little roadblocks come your way. And there are going to be tons of roadblocks because whenever you're moving forward, there's always going to be a force coming against you. There's always positives and negatives. And whenever you're going positive, there's always going to be a negative force. In every area, there's always going to be challenges, but you just have to learn to be consistent. And the fourth key factor is persistence. Persistence is so important when you're trying to be consistent. And after you've made a decision to be committed, after you've made your decision to stay committed to whatever your goal is, and then you try to stay consistent, there's the persistence. Like I said, there's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be things that are going to come that are just going to seem like they're constantly getting in your way. But you have to be persistent. You made that commitment. Now you have to be persistent in being consistent. And both of those, you need both of those. You need all 4 of them to have your success. I think the consistency I really struggled with was because if I didn't get the results I wanted, I just thought it was something that I was doing. I thought it was whatever that I decided to do, it's not working. So then I would go to do something else and then I would only give it a short time. And if a roadblock came along or certain life challenges came along, I'd think, okay, then this isn't for me. Then I would just drop it, and I was never consistent or persistent. I just thought every time a life challenge would come, I would give up. And I've learned now that where I am in my life now and all the things that I've had to overcome, these were 4 key factors for why I am where I am now. I've learned that I just have to make a decision, whatever it is. If it's in my finances and we're saving to buy a new home or we want certain things, you have to make a decision and you have to be committed to that decision. And after you make that decision and you know you're going to be committed, you have to be consistent. And once you know that you can be consistent, there's going to be forces and life is going to happen. And you just have to be persistent and push through it. But when you do that, that equals success. You will be successful. So whatever you're facing in your life right now, just do those 4 things and I know that you will be super successful. So I hope that this helps you. This has totally been one of my things that I've clung to, and I think that it can help so many of you, and it can be whatever you're facing in your life right now. I hope you all have a good day. Bye.